So today I wanted to come back in. I done a video about adding extensions into your pre-existing natural twist. I talked about the whole point of the video that I made was the fact that I looked for hours to find a video that talked on that subject and I couldn't find it. And so this is 2 weeks since then, and this is what my hair is looking like. This one fell out this morning. I'll zoom in and get into that in a second, but let me just kind of give you a brief just what it's looking like as of right now. I got it up in a little ponytail. Didn't sleep with no cap on last night. Most of the time I do try to sleep in it like a little silk bonnet, but last night I didn't. Even one night I done the greenhouse effect. I sprayed my hair some different oils and moisturizers, put a plastic bag on it, and put the silk cap over that so the heat, the whole greenhouse effect. Look it up if you don't know nothing about it. But I even tried that, and I think I'm going to do that. But on weekends, it's a little bit harder. But just because once I sit in the bed, I don't want to get back up to do all that. So didn't do it last night. Yeah, my makeup looks horrible looking at this video, but it's not about that right now. But anyways, so I just kind of want to go in. I'm getting ready to go somewhere, so my ponytail was done with my own hair. I just kind of wrapped it around there and done a little ponytail. But before I go in and kind of mess with it a little bit, just wanted to show y'all what it turned out looking like after I added the extension hair. So this is what it's looking like. If you go back, you'll see what it originally looked like. I was not able to insert pictures because I just have no idea how to do that. How people like insert little clips and all that. I don't know how. So you'd have to go into my page and find the actual first video and look at it. Now, on that video, the picture that you see before you actually watch it is an after picture, and that was maybe a day or two after. But this is 2 weeks after, and this is what it's looking like. The back of it, all back here, this is completely my natural hair. Like, this is my natural hair. This one right here, I can tell, is an extension. Up in here is the extensions because my hair is not as long in these areas. So I put extensions in there. And so this is what it looks like. And I added a little bit of hair jewelry just to kind of dress it up. We'll find different little stuff throughout my hair if you play with it. Shells, all kind of crap. I don't know where that went, but it's somewhere in there, I know. There it goes. But yeah. So this piece has an extension on it. See? It's coming off. And that's because of the different styles. But when I throw it over there, you don't even notice it. So you don't have to be real picky about the style. That's one thing I like about it. I mean, when it falls over, you notice it. But when it's over here, you don't even see that. And that is honestly what I like about it, that it just looks very natural without me trying. I have not put anything on it. The shine, the oil you see, whatever, the little edge is somewhat still down, that's just from the day before. So this was the perfect time for me to come in before I do anything and let you see, how it turned out. 2 weeks later is what it's looking like. I think it's a really nice protective style. I'm going to go in and do some fixing. So I said one fell out this morning. This is a hair. Actually, was it this morning or last night? However, it fell out. So I'm going to use that same piece of weave. I don't know how I had it in there. All right. I'm going to use the same piece, and I'm going to go in, and if this is your first time watching my video, I have alopecia on my edges. I had some dreadlocks 6 months or so ago that I done myself. They were gorgeous. I mean, if you look at some of my videos, you see them in my head. I mean, I rocked the crap out of that. But anyways, it pulled my hair out, though. They were heavy as hell. It was my first time doing it. They started out with long twists, weave in twist. Next day, I don't know, I just decided I wanted more, so I dreaded it, actually. God, let me see through this shirt. So I dreaded it, and it was heavy. I had never done dreads, and so I added so much hair. Every little spot I made sure was covered, and it just made it heavy. And later on, after a week or so, I started thinning it out, realizing it still was beautiful without it being so heavy, but it was a process. In that process, I pulled my hair out. I already have an alopecia on my edges. Just wasn't a good look. So right now, All right, hold on. Let me go into this. This lip color is terrible. My eyelashes is clunked up. It's really agitating me looking at this video. But I'm out of my normal lip color, and I try to mix something to kind of get that look, but it's really not working. So it looks really dark on my lips. But anyway, so my edges are out. Struggle with alopecia since I was probably like 18. It started out with a little, maybe the tip of my finger, and it's grown. And but I always had hair around right here. But on this side, I took that out too. Like from here back was bald. So this is came back. And that's what all this is came back. It's short, but it's growing back. 6 months. It's growing back. Maybe not even 6 months. I'm not quite sure. I'm saying 6 months, but I'm not precise on the date. So anyways, so of course this is added in here. This, because my hair was so short, I actually literally had to start with a braid to add these in. But far as my alopecia goes and this protective style, this is where the bald spot always is. But it had to start thinning out all the way to down here where all of it was starting to come out really. But I still had the hair here. This is the hair that I pulled out, was all this. But this right here, this hair over here, is thickening up again. Little hairs right here. I mean, it's hair coming back in this area. So I don't know. I'm wearing a protective style. I'm low stress because I really definitely wanted to grow at least this back, because there's different products I use that I can fill this in and make it look right depending on the style. So I needed this hair to at least be able to do my normal styles. So anyways, I definitely went light on my hair. It was like my hair needs a break. So I've been giving it that break. All right, so I'm going to, this piece of hair right here, add this in. Last time I was using a foam, I was in my room because I was being lazy. This time I'm going to use Ibn. I was about to. But that makes it a little bit stiffened because I want to braid it. I don't think I want it that stiff. It's got some product in it that's old. I don't think I want to use too much of anything because I don't want it to be too slippery when I'm trying to braid this braid in. And this, there's no parts in this. This is a natural look. So I'm not getting no comb and parting in it, none of that. I just kind of combed a little piece of hair so it ain't tangled when I try to braid it. So here I go. Because, as I said, it's so short right there, I will actually start it with a braid. Right here, I need to, come on. I need to get me 3 pieces so I can do my braid. All right. That I just separated it. Now I have my hair mixed in with one of them pieces. This piece over here is the part that has my hair. That little part right there is my hair. So I need to kind of keep it tight right now to not drop my hair out of that braid. The more of my hair I can get in a tight braid, the more likely that this weave will stay in. Alright, so I'm pretty much past my hair. Couple more braids. That's enough, I'm sure. Now I'm going to go into 2, and I'm just going to start twisting lightly. Yeah, I'm about to wipe this lip stuff off if I keep looking at it. Ugh. So nasty. And then I just squeezed a bump right before I started. Looking real nasty on this video. But anyway, so boom. Now, yeah, that looks bad. I know. But it's not like I'm gonna show it. I just needed to fill in the edge. Yeah. Right here, I could add some hair. I think I had it up there, but I think I'm actually gonna leave it out so I can do my edges. This one over here, right here, they kept on falling. I'm gonna go ahead and see. It won't even actually come out. I'm pulling it. It won't. But I am gonna take it out and redo it because it's too thick and to be hanging down that far. And it's right in the front of my head. If it was like up under something, it'd be different. But it's not. So the front of my hair is a lot shorter than the back. This actually used to be the longest side of my hair. I don't know. My hair goes in phases. Yeah, I don't know how I got this thing in here. It's knotted up. Don't want to just slide off. Because if it was to slide off, this thing in there. It's got some knots going on or something. It don't want to come out. It actually, look, y'all see how rough I'm being? It ain't falling out. Memo to people who saw the way I put that in there. Like, oh, that's not going to stay. Yes, it will. Ow! Shit, I'm about to pull my... Shoot, I'm sorry. I'm going to pull my hair out trying to get it out. Let's see. Alright. I don't know how this is in my hair. I think it got, like, tangled up with maybe, like, hair product. Made my hair have a thick spot on it. And I literally cannot get this piece off of my hair right now. This was a very bad example trying to show somebody something. It's actually 2 different pieces of weave I'm seeing. I don't know. I'm going to have to break my hair. Something was going on right there. What is it? I'm still trying to figure out what was happening right there. Why I wouldn't let go of my hair. I don't know. This piece, I think I'm done with that one. I don't know. That thing was stuck on my hair. You know what? Nobody gonna pull my weave out without pulling real hair out. I don't care about the weave like looking bad because, like, I guess the worse the shape of the weave, the more natural it looks. So, although I know it's not in perfect condition, I'm still using it because I know that actually helps. That's just, and these is just like my little baby hairs. Don't really even have to put nothing in it. I could probably just make it work without doing anything to it. But I'm going to go ahead and show y'all on the edges. Well, let me think. If I do it right there, because it's so short. All right. Now I know what I did. I remember. All right. So because it's so short right here, I'd have to do the same thing I did over there. I'd have to braid a piece in. So this piece is quite thin. I've just departed this one side to have 2 different legs on one side and then this side right here being one. So what I'm about to do, I'm about to grab that little piece of hair up and I'm going to start a braid. This is if you insist on not doing the baby hairs and you don't want that much left out. This is your option. Alright, I started my braid. What side did I have the double leg on? The other side. Okay. So over here, where this double leg is, I need to go ahead and start braiding it with my hair now. That's my hair wrapped around my finger. Alright, so we got 3 legs, 3 braiding legs. So we're going to go ahead and braid this down a bit. Come on here. Alright. So we passed my hair. It's not tight. It ain't about it being tight. Just about it looking natural. Alright, so now that I'm past my hair, I'm just going to do a quick twist. I could leave it like that, but you notice how thin it is. And because I don't want it to continue to be that thin, I'm going to show you what I did. Like I said, I do so much different things. I'm so unorthodox when it comes to the styles I do and how I do them. Sometimes I forget what I did to accomplish something. Which is, you know, why I couldn't figure out how I had that in there. Now, see, I could perfectly leave it like this. And it would look fine if I wanted to do that. Just cut that little tip off. But you see how thin it is at the top. I don't like that. So this is another option that you have if you want it to look more fuller all the way through. Right here, I'm going to take my crocheting needle. I'm going to hook the rest of this here on. I'm going to pull one side of it through it. So this is how it looks right now. And all I'm going to do is start twisting. I got 3 to 1 or 2 to 1 with this twist. Now look how that looks natural, like it's coming out of my scalp. That's what you do if you don't want that little thin little braid. Because I had to start it with a braid, but you don't want people to see the braid. You still want it to have that same full natural looking look as the rest. That's what I had to do. Right here, I got a little knot going on in there. I'm going to take that out and then twist the rest. And boom. And so, and now, just like that. When I throw it over there, see it? It just looks like the rest of it. So, that's how I do it. Right here, I got a little piece kind of unraveling. That's where my real hair is, see? At the front of my hair is straight, right down the middle, and it was because wearing the U-part wigs. On the U-part wigs, the one I particularly was wearing was straight, so I was flat under my hair a lot. So right there, my hair is probably burnt. It no longer really curls too good. So right here is just one of them little straight areas, so I definitely added weave. I'll just open it up. Right here, because I do want it to stick, I am going to use that ebbing stuff. It's a longer piece of my hair, so it won't be like slipping out of my hand when I'm trying to braid it like the shorter pieces where I didn't want to use it. I didn't use any product when I put that other braid in because it just was easier. My hair does have existing product in it, so the existing product was enough. I didn't want my hair to get slippery, and then the braid slip right off of it. And then whenever you're dealing with hair that knots and any little tangling, you have to try to use your fingers to detangle it while you're holding onto a sharp piece of hair, it will slide off. So, didn't want to use no product right there. All right, you guys. You see? Perfect. Enough. Perfect enough. See it? Oh, she still want to come out. I said it. Right after I said it, she came out. So what do you do when this happens? Do you clip it? No. You can if you really don't care about your hair. You really can. But I'm not going to do that. I can do maybe got to be. We can try that. It's almost empty. My got to be is low. Little got to be. Let's try that and see if that works any better. I'm going to go up a little. Let's see. Alright. Put the got to be on there. A little bit more. Maybe the got to be. And I'm making it a little bit tighter, and that's going to make it crinkle. But right there, I feel like I needed to go tighter. Now I'm getting a little bit looser with it. Maybe if I go tighter, it'll stay a little bit better. You see how the little ends is curly? I love that. And, you know, like I said, my edges have those naturally curly ends. Like back here is all mine. So these are my naturally curly ends. This is no weave. This right here, that's all my natural hair. Complete natural hair, same curly ends. So looks perfect with the curly end weave. If you didn't watch my video before, I used Freetress braid hair. It was the 24-inch because this is the same hair I use with the dreadlocks. But anyways, it's pre-fluffed. I cut it in half and done this because this I want it in half so it could be match my hair length this time. When I done the dreads, them things were long. And they were heavy because they were so long. So many different types of hairs were used. I had the under hair for the braid or the twist because I originally done the dread off of a twist. So the original hair was just like a pre-stretched straight hair and was just twisted. And then I went in with the pre-fluffed dread hair and wrapped it. And I would get like halfway right here because my wraps were so tight. And then add another one in and wrap more. So you can't imagine the mess I did. It was tight. It was beautiful. But I mean, not tight. It was heavy. But anyways, so this is what it looks like. This little piece keep on falling. What do you do with a piece like that? You put it behind your ear. That's what you do with it. And boom. So, I love when you see like my little curls because my little ass good hair. I don't. I don't. No. So anyways, I'm going to mix the Ibn and the Got To Be on my edges because it seems like they lay better whenever I mix a little bit of the Got To Be with the Ibn. The Ibn lays great, but it'll kind of curl back up a little bit as the day go on. So if I want it to really actually stay, and see that little hair? It's on a little piece of hair, but it's perfectly fine. I'm not going to redo that one. It's good enough. So right here, I think just right here, I'll be trying to figure out, do I want to make it curly? Let's try something real quick. It's a piece of gel clunk on my hair right there. It's like, do I want to make it curly? See that? I could wear it curly. Or do I want to do like the baby hairs? Because I really love when it just look like you got good hair. I got decent hair. But my curls be nappy curls. Like how they do the wash and goes. That don't work for everybody. Because I got the back of my hair too thick and too dry for that. So like for me, what I learned, if I wanted to be like, look like them girls who hair be looking the bomb when they do it, I had to use, as I call, well, I don't know if I can say that on it, so I'm not even going to say it like that. But I use like what would like the type of gels that maybe like white people would use. Like they have alcohol in it. Because the gels, the black people's gels per se, please don't be offended. I'm just trying to explain something. The more ethnic gels have like olive oils and oils in it. And that's good for our hair. But when you got actual nappy hair instead of like a natural soft, loose curl hair, if you got tighter, kinkier curls, that oil stuff is not going to make your hair stay the look of the soft, looser curl people's hair. If you want that look, you got to use gels that have high alcohol levels, like a dry gel. And when you touch it, it's going to flake. But, baby, if you want that look, don't touch it. Just rock the look. I put those gels in my hair. I'm talking about I had to do each part. I might put a little piece of grease on my scalp, and then I use the dry gels, and I comb it through, and them curls just pop up. And they last all day. Them gels are hardeners. So, yeah, your hair going to be a little stiff to touch. It ain't going to be like, shaky. But the way it look like you fresh out the shower all day long. It's worth it. Y'all better listen to me. I know what I'm talking about when it comes to this type of stuff. But anyway, so I just put the gel on it and just kind of straighten my curl out a little bit right there. And I think I'm going to just kind of, I don't know. I'm trying to see if I'm going to rock it like that or if I'm going to make it look more dramatic. Like those type of thing. I don't know. You ain't gonna see it no way, Riley. So, what's on my finger right there? That's the Got To Be in the Ibn. I don't think I want it because I think I like the soft look today. A lot of times see my hair got product on it anyways. When I brush it, kind of lay down. That's just because it's already got some Ibn and Got To Be already kind of in it. I'm gonna use the soft gels today. This is the one I'm using today. This is not the one that I'm talking about though when I'm be talking about doing your whole head with the gel. It's in more of a jar type of thing. It's in more something like this, but this is not the kind I'm talking about either. I don't have any because I haven't worn my hair like that all summer. So I don't actually have a gel that will work for that. But I will come back and do a video if anyone wants to see it with that kind of gel. Eventually, whenever my hair is no longer like this. Huh. Where I always don't know what to do with my hair is right here. Like, I get kind of confused on which way do I do this baby hair. Like, do I swoop it this way? And every time I do it, I don't ever like it. I'm going to put the got to be and the gel on this one. I just don't ever like that. It might look right to y'all, but I don't like it. But that's what we're going to do. Oh, and I told you how, like, I try not to get too picky about it. This is 2 weeks of hair, and I went back and I watched the video before I did this one. So I thought it had slid, but it didn't slide. When I put it in there, it was like that. I got to find it. But I got some pieces that's so far down. This one, look at that. You see it? The weave starts so far down. And that was because that's one of my pieces of straight hair. So when I put the weave in, it just wanted to slide right back out. But you can't tell when it's all together. So you think I'm about to fix that? No, I got somewhere to go. It's like, that's why I said don't get too picky about it. Now over here, I could go in over these parts that's braided and do the same thing that I done with over at this one. Matter of fact, just for video purposes, I am. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't. Because it don't really matter to me. Nobody see them. But for the video purpose, in case y'all need to see one more, I'm going to go ahead and do it. And then I'm going to be out on this video because I got to get dressed. I don't have, this is a long piece. I'm going to just cut it out the bag. I need to just get a piece of this hair. Maybe a little bit more. So, about this thickness. I may thin it a little bit more. Let me see. Yeah, it's already thick at the edge. It's just thin up there. So I don't want to add too much into there. Oh, I keep changing my mind about it. I don't know. It'll be too thick if I use this piece. This piece might be too thin at the top is what I'm worried about. And that's where it needs it to be thicker. Add this little piece of curl in with it. And maybe that's the right amount. Alright. So, what we're going to do over here. This is a little short piece of hair. Y'all seen it when I did it. I'm going to go in at the root. I'm going to put the piece of hair on there, hook it. Stuck my finger through there. Now, one way of doing this is I could push that through there. But I think it actually works out better when I just pull one side and through. I like to do it more that way with the braid because it just gives it a looser look. The braid's going to go on the side with one part of the hair and the other part is still going to be just hair without the hair that's already on there. And I'm going to just loosely, this piece right here, I'm really just kind of trying to twist it around it. The trick is very loosely. Now, if I want to, now that I'm halfway down, I can pull both of these loose pieces and in the original one and just twist them against each other. Which I didn't do that on the first one. I kept the braided and one side loose together and then one whole side loose by itself. So it don't matter. Either way works. I'm going to have to cut that, but no biggie. Alright. And this hair, like, for me, it looks better after about a week than what it did at first. So it gets better. Boom. Now it's thick from the top to the bottom, opposed to this one that's still the braid that I didn't do that to. So you see what you can do if you want to do that. Now, normally on a normal day, I wouldn't do this. But because this video, I will put a tag in there about alopecia. I'm going to go ahead and do something about this bald spot. And it may not be very effective right now. Like if I gel this hair back and this hair was there and I was doing some type of swoop, what I'm about to do would totally work because I do it all the time. I wear my hair with a part down the middle and just pull it back in a ponytail all the time. And it looks gorgeous. But let me put the gel on my edges first, just to do the edges, and then I'm going to show y'all what I'm going to try to do about this bald spot, just in case somebody kind of get a glance, move the wrong way. Y'all know how that go. One of the supermodels was at the beach, moved the wrong way, and it showed her alopecia, and people wanted to ridicule her. I might have said that word wrong, but you know, they basically try to embarrass her about it. Because people who don't have alopecia, they don't understand it, but the struggle is real. No woman wants to be without their hair, unless it's the choice that they chose. Nobody wants that to be taken from them. That's just like a woman who's barren. It's not a choice. It's not something that she wants. And a lot of women, even after they get their tubes tied, that part of them, maybe they don't want kids, but they just bothers them that they don't have the option to if they change their mind. So, you know, it's the same with hair. It's just something, I guess it's just normally a part of a woman. And so when there's lack thereof, it bothers you. So anyways, let me not get too all off into that. Go ahead and do, I got hair. God. Okay, put a little bit of that right there. And go ahead and do this swoop. Boom. Alright. I got the wrong gel in my hair right there when I tried to do that curl. I got the hardener gel instead of the softener gel. So I just like to leave a lot of it curly. And that's good enough. Now I'm about to do something to right here. So I got a couple different products I can use because, like I said, it's in braid. So the little hair that I got normally that would be fuzzy laying over is not even doing that. It's pulled to the braid. So it's a bigger gaping bald spot. So this may be harder to hide. But I'll show you some of the different things that I have to try to hide it. I'm looking for it. And then we're going to get in this video. It may be a success. It may not be a success. I told you the situation is a little bit different than normally is when I do this. So please don't get too hard on me. If you be like, I would not ever. Nobody gonna see it no way. Remember that. But this is just gonna be enough to, if my hair moves, what they will see. All right. I've been having this since 2014. This same shake is a shake pattern, and the top had broke off of it. So I no longer. I taped it. I taped the bottle so I could shake it in my head still. This was some real G stuff. It's called fiber, hair fibers, hair building fibers. That stuff is good. You see, it must have been important because I wanted the shake thing to still be on the top. So I taped it to the bottle. Ghetto. The name is half off of it. I can only read that. Don't know who I ordered it from. So that's why when this broke, it was everything to try to get it back together because I need this. Because I know what it does. It's the truth. And it's a video actually with me using this that I done some years ago. So anyways, I'm going to shake. Now just watch. Are you watching? It's on my face too. I have to, and you see that? How it looks on my face? I'm going to go clean that off. And normally, I'd be a lot neater doing it because I know it does that. But I wanted y'all to see what I'm actually shaking on my hair. So since it got on my face, you would be able to see it. Use my powder brush. Kind of wipe my face back off. Now I'm going to be a little bit more cleaner with shaking it since y'all did see that. All right. Do you see the difference? Check me out. It looks completely bald a few minutes ago. Do you see that? I just done that in seconds. Y'all know, y'all can tell by my video. Don't nobody sponsor nothing, no nothing. That stuff is the deal. For a person who has balding edges, look at that. I could 100% wear my hair like this and nobody would be able to. Like, when I turn this way, I can't see in the camera no more, but I want you to see that. Look at that. Real deal. So let me go over here. Yeah, I'm going to let y'all see it one more time because you know, over here I'm a little thinner too. Let me move this. Where the braid is. If I move. Oh, I got this braid and that braid caught into each other. Okay. If I move that, boom. You see that? I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to use this fiber. I got to look in the mirror while I do it. Now look. Check me out. I could add more into it. I want it to look a little bit thicker, or I could leave it like that. Boom. Do you see it? Check me out. It's because there is some hair there. It's fuzz. So that hair, that fiber binds to the little fuzz that I have. It fills in that gap. So now, whenever I go like this, or when I go like this, look what you see. Now, do I want to make that fuller? So whenever I go like that, I can. Look, I can make this as full as I want to make it. And sometimes the little things get clogged, so you kind of got to like knock it back in there. But either way, check me out. Check me out. So this is how I'll probably wear it. It's just pull to the side, to there. Might put some more hair jewelry in there. I think I'm going to take this one out and move it. But y'all got the idea. Look at this already coming up. Because I didn't use the stuff. That one almost out, so I'm going to use the one with the black top. Use the got to be. Because, like, my hair too soft. And then when I put stuff in it, it's soft. Even more don't stay. Just in the midst of doing that, this stuff already came up. That's crazy. That's what I said. I have to decide if I want it soft or if you want it hard. Because if you mix it with gels that have oils in it and it's soft, it's not going to stay. The look will change. Not long after you do it. But if you want it to stay, you got to mix it with dry gels or something like a got to be. But got to be, I would not put that through my whole head. That's different. That's not the same as when I say dry gels. But I will try to eventually get on there and do a video with that gel. And maybe I can insert a picture of what it looked like at the end of the day. That'll be at the beginning of the video. And then you'll see. Because I know how to do that. Like one insert. But I don't know how to do it like in the video when I'm talking about it. But anyways. So now I'm about to get dressed. I've done enough here. Put some hair jewelry in here. Hopefully y'all learn something. Got some insight. I'm sure some of y'all going to be looking for that fiber. Send me a message. Ask me questions. Maybe I'll go ahead and do some research and try to find it for you if you're actually really interested. I'll find out exactly where I got that from. Alright. So, throwing some hair jewelry in there. I want to take that braid thing out because I don't like how gold it is. And I knotted it at the end when I did it. So I'll just cut the knot off of there and unbraid it off. Yeah, it's a little bit. I like it, but I don't think I like it right there. And I just braided it on my hair. It's a little bit too gold. Yeah, see? I didn't like that piece. But alright, you guys. See you guys later. Bye. 2 minutes to 40 minutes. Might as well wait them 2 minutes. I'm going to put some more shells in my hair too in a minute. Do I want it right here? I'm going to cut it off at 40 minutes as well. I got to think about like, oh, y'all, did y'all just see it in my arms? Yeah, it's winter. Your girl be showing out in the winter time. Yeah, it gets bad over here. Please don't judge me. Don't judge. I got a man though. I got a man. So, and do I do it for me? No, I do not do it for me because it don't bother me. It bother them. So, no, I don't shave for me. I will. But not like I don't be keeping up with the landscaping like I should in the wintertime. Get a whole cold out here. Oh, I got 31 seconds before I say goodbye and thank y'all for watching my video. My teeth are looking really light on here. Y'all, I paid like $600 to get them whitened. They should look white. So, we're down to 2 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Bye, you guys. Thanks.